Hey guys, basically I'm back here and you already saw the title and thumbnail, like I always say in every video when you see this, but I have this new, supposedly the new Sun and Moon plushies, which, you know, if you haven't, you know, gone outside, you know that these guys have been released out, these guys have been out for a little bit, but the thing is that, like, these have been appearing at Box Lunch, and the only Box Lunch I know that I could go to is in Kansas City or whatever, and none of them, there's, like, literally FNAF does not exist in my Box Lunch at all, so I had to order these offline. I did want to order I was gonna originally order these off the Box Lunch website, but they did sell out, but fortunately, Hot Topic managed to get these guys on the website, so I decided to order them then, because I don't want to make the same mistake as last time. Already pre-cut, just to make sure. I didn't take a good look at it, but yeah. Anyways, here they are in their bags. Ooh. I figured out a coupon. Okay. And here they are. I get they're in their little plastic bags, but I think what I'll do, I'll just like open one out of its plastic bag, and then go on from then. And okay. Anyway, but okay, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Just gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get on to Moon first. I mean Sun. I am losing my brain cells. And here, oh wait, let me move that out of the way. Here is the Sun plush. Now, obviously, I really like how this looks. Like this, like Funko, obviously went back to the whole humanoid body, which I don't know how else it could be done. I mean, I know how I did it. I know how, like, I made my Sun and Moon plushies with, you know, the stub arms and the stub legs or whatever. But I feel like Funko needed to do this because it would just be kind of weird. But honestly, really good, I will say. And I do want to say one thing, which does tie into this plush. One of the reasons I didn't really want to order these guys online is because of well, it's mainly this. They get wrapped in like, you know, very like this plastic or whatever, and for some plushies that would be fine, but for Sun, his little triangles here are very thin, so like it would have to get squished in, obviously, and when it does that, it just kind of messes up the whole spikes thing. So that's why I did. That's also kind of why I waited on ordering the plushies as well, like, and why I didn't really order them off Box Lunch, because I didn't want the little triangle things to be messed up. But honestly, I lost all my care to worry about how it will be, because Jaden right here got them and rubbed it in my little face, so I just didn't want to let that stand, because he already did that with Balloon Chica, and I was not going to let this stand. I was just not. Okay. Okay, and getting into the actual plush, obviously looks really good, but I will say, kind of similar to the action figures that I reviewed. I mean, okay, I haven't even opened Moon, but I feel like I like him much more better. I don't know what it is. Either his forehead's too big, or like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't look bad necessarily. I just don't feel like he's just not my favorite necessarily. But then again, like, basically, I'll just choose Moon over Sun. I feel like, not just because he's a good character, not just because Moon is what people took to be considered a better character, but just because of how he looks. He looks better, I feel like. But anyways, going into the head, I guess I should say, it uses, okay, I guess I should just get my complaints out of the way. They used the scratchy material on the back of the head, which doesn't have, like, any detail, like, the wires and things on the back, which is fine, honestly. I don't really care all that much. But it's the fact that they used the scratchy security breach material for only the yellow parts. You see these yellow parts? They're only using the scratchy material. Same goes for the teeth. Why, Funko? I mean, I get it, but then again, I also don't. Like, I feel like you could have had some other material. Like, this is like the face is one of the only parts that has the scratchy material. I'm pretty sure it is the only part that has the scratchy material, unless if I'm wrong, kinda. but it doesn't mean the face looks bad. The face looks really good. I like the detail on it. I don't know, it's just forehead, I feel like, is slumping me over. I feel like it's too large or something. But then again, that could just either be my Sun plush, or I am just being a critic. But then again, that's the whole point of these reviews most of the time. Okay, but anyways, onto the body. The body here is obviously very small, and they obviously had to print that on. But I am glad of how, like, I'm surprised how well they did it though. And the same goes for like this little neck collar here. I'm just gonna call it a neck collar, because then again, I don't know what the proper term is, and I don't want to do research because it's a review on a plush. Same goes for his tiny little skirt here. Like, it's very small, but then again, it also is in the game, so can't complain all that much. One thing I do like is that they actually added the same hole that's meant to, hook, the same hook hole or whatever that's, meant to make him fly in the air and everything. Like, I'm glad they did that. But then again, like, it's kind of weird how it's just an empty black hole. When it doesn't necessarily have the hook poke out. But then again, like I should say for the back of the head, I don't care all that much. And also the neck collar and the skirt and everything, and the pants, I should say, are all using this very metallic type material. It's not the same as it's not like the same material as the AR plushies use, but it's like, it's very different. Like, it's not like, obviously it's not like, it's less like, there's not much texture on it, I guess I should say. But then again, there is texture on this, so I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, to quit dragging on, obviously here is the tag, which doesn't say he's exclusive, which I don't think these plushies even were exclusive, because they came with, their own boxes and everything, which no one's really found them. At least I haven't seen anyone find them, but yeah. Like, his arms are generally just kind of simple and plain, not too much for them, just little printed on straps. I feel like one of my other favorite parts about this plush mainly is his legs, just because of the main proportions and how it's formed, I guess. And his boots are also, they actually, like, got the right shape and everything. It doesn't look weird. And they also got the printing of the sun there. I will say, though, it does use, like, it uses the felt. Okay, just saying, the Security Breach material is like claw machine type plushies or whatever, or carnival plushies, I guess, ones that you would win and feel kind of, the boots, though, kind of feel like that, but I think, okay, the bottom is definitely using the Security Breach material, but the whole boots, I think, is using, like, just normal felt material or whatever, that kind of stuff, which feels nicer, I guess. Like, everyone wants to compare the Security Breach material to how felt feels, but then again, I feel like there's a clear difference. You can feel which one, you can just feel which one feels much worse. That didn't really make sense, but then again, I don't care. Alright, I'm gonna stop getting into Sun. I've already gone over him, and honestly, pretty good, I will say. But then again, I feel like I'll just prefer looking at this guy now. So here we go. And here is Moon, and I'll just get, the similarities out of the way. First of all, like, obviously the same things with the face like it was on Sun. Like, the scratchy material on the one side of the face and on the back of the head, which it's all just black, but then again, I feel like it looks somewhat better than it being just yellow, but then again, once again, I don't care, like I always say. But honestly, I like this plush more just because it looks so much cleaner and nicer. One thing I already have to say is also the little strip for his hat here is using scratchy material, so then again, there's that. But another interesting thing is his hat. Like, no, okay, look, I'll let go. It just stays. It's so proportional. Bro looks like he came out of like a wizard's book or something. Okay, I don't know why it's like this, but this material right here is very like a very shiny cloth that you would find in like Joann's or something. And also, listen, that's the good shit. But other than that, like, his hat like kind of just repeats a pattern of the stars. You can clearly see it here. And they obviously gave him like a little shiny yellow gold bell or whatever, which is not a real bell, and it's also using the FNAF AR material, which interesting. But yeah, other than that, his head looks fantastic. I love how his eyes look. They just look perfect. I feel like, I mean, maybe not perfect, but then again, it definitely has its own type of shine, I guess, if that's the proper word I can use. The body is mainly printed the same, just more darker with, you know, a blue asset and all that. His neck collar changed, but his little skirt didn't, which I don't know why. It just seemed like it would make more sense if, like, all of his other assets could be changed to, like, a blue and yellow type theme, like how it is in nighttime, but, this part is kept, which, then again, not complaining. And Moon, unlike Sun, has more detail on his arms, where it's not just a red stripe on his arms or whatever. There's actually, you know, his blue little glove things, I guess you could call them. But here is the pants, which instead of the red and yellow stripe pattern, obviously use his star pattern, which is also just a repeated pattern. Similar, I'm pretty sure it's even the same exact thing as his little nightcap. So yeah, and you know, the boots are mainly the same. They feel the same. The only difference here is that obviously it has the crescent moon on his feet. And there's the tag, nothing special for it, really not that much. I do like, though, how they were able to make the teeth, or I guess the rest of the smile show on the dark side. Like, sorry about that. I like the gray outline that they put on here. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it makes it stick out more and makes it look just a whole lot nicer, and I just love this blush. But yeah, honestly, okay, this plush honestly might use more of the scratchy material, not in necessarily like the body. I only count like this plush to use the scratchy material more because of the nightcap. I don't know why they would, you know, give scratchy material for the strip of the nightcap. I don't know why they would do that. Either Funko was running low on money, or they just didn't care. But then again, it doesn't change the fact that it looks good. So yeah, there is Sun and Moon, or Moon and Sun, the way it's laid out. And yeah, I got these guys off Hot Topic, and I gotta say, definitely worth it. You know, these guys were revealed, you know, the first Sun and Moon merch revealed was these guys, and, you know, but then again, my whole hype for the plushies kind of overshadowed to the action figures, because I love them more just because of their accuracy and how, you know, like how freaking. I'm sorry I had like 5 million strokes this whole video, but like I was saying, I feel like my hype for the, you know, the plushies kind of got overshadowed for the action figures, just because, like I said, I feel like the action figures look way more accurate and their posability is outstanding, obviously, except for Moon's because he's kind of stiff. But anyways, my hype for the plushies, I didn't necessarily care. Like, I care for the plushies, obviously, since that's what I mainly collect, but I didn't care all that much. Like, if there's one thing I cared about more was the action figures, and I've already explained my reasons for that. But then again, I feel like having these guys in person, I feel like I'll just love them even more. So yeah, anyways, that is it for this video. I am still working on the Basic Out Movie 2. If you're wondering why I had a few days absent or whatever from just doing videos, that's why. I'm still working on it. I wouldn't say I'm close to getting it done, but we're at like the halfway point, I would say. But other than that, you know, please just enjoy what you have to see from me in the meantime. Like the second to last episode in Left No Nightmare, and then the Titan will come and Solo Conjure the Spirits. But that will all happen after Basic Out Movie 2, so just keep an eye out for that. I'm hoping to get Basic Out Movie 2 by the end of the month. I'm not wanting it to take the whole month to just make this movie, because that'll just be pain. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop, you know, blabbering, dragging this on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I recommend getting these plushies. They're really good and definitely worth it. So yeah, that's it.